Right, as you know, I live in Nilai, but when we were looking for houses, this is the road where our second favourite house was. So we're in Putrajaya, so we've got this cool bridge just behind me, and we think we've revisited where we were going to stay, because we think it was this one. Super nice house. So anyway, Putrajaya is the modern, I think it was a design city, so all pre-planned, and yeah, this is the road we were going to live on. So we thought we'd come back, have a look, walk around the lake. There's the Putrajaya lake. I think it's man-made, I'm not 100% sure, but it's a super nice area. We've just noticed no stray dogs. There's a cat, because we've now had 3 cats murdered in Nilai. I've witnessed 3 cats being murdered in Nilai by the stray dogs. So anything's an uplift from that. So anyway, I'm just going to walk around, show you around Putrajaya Lake, and show you the scenes. All right.
Put the papaya in the tree.
Yeah. Wow. They're huge. So one of the things that attracted us to Putrajaya to live here was the walking track around the lake. We figured you could cycle, the kids could cycle, we could walk down here, we could skate. We don't know if people do skate, but we thought we could. And then, what else did we find out about the lake? We just thought we could cycle it, right? Like these guys are doing now.
Skate, scooter.
Yeah. Walk this way. Are you staying out of my video? There you go.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like the look of the bridge.
It feels like Singapore.
Yeah.
I'm going to wipe people. So Putrajaya's got an interesting history. The government was based in Kuala Lumpur, and they, because of congestion, just very busy area probably in KL, they decided to move it, and this area was made up I think of 3 or 4 zones, and after negotiation with Selangor, they merged I think 3 districts to create Putrajaya. And basically they wanted it to be a planned garden city and intelligent. So the reason for the lake is that it's meant to keep the area cool with all the water. And so it's all kind of constructed around this lake. The construction started in 95. I think the purchase was around 1990. So it's really not an old build. And as you can see from a lot of the buildings, even the lake, even that bridge, it all feels very modern and designed. It cost, all in all, they reckon, $8.1 billion to complete the project. In 2002, the KLIA transit rail link was opened. I've done a video on the KLIA. It basically goes from the airport and has 4 stops before it gets to KL Central, and this is one of the stops. So the design of this city is really to make the most of its position. From our perspective as just people looking for a home, we, as we've said, love the idea of this path round the lake. I think it's 40 kilometers in total, and I think you can do a complete lap of the lake. Obviously 40 kilometers is quite a way, and that was a major attraction. They have done things on the lake. We've never seen anyone on it, but apparently there are water sports and events, including like the F1 Powerboat World Championship. I think they've held it there in like 2004, 2005, the Red Bull Air Race in 2014. So it must be quite a cool place to live because stuff is going on. there's some major, well, not major landmarks. There are landmarks, including the Putra Mosque. Some of these bridges are pretty cool, like the one we saw earlier, the Seri Wawasan Bridge, if that's right, correct pronunciation, and the Putrajaya Bridge. The Prime Minister's office, I'm sure, looks pretty good. In terms of geography, Putrajaya they say it's 33 kilometers south of KL, and that lake, I believe, is 400 hectares if you know your kind of land mass. That's a pretty sizable area, but as you'll see, it has lots of little sort of tributaries, which I guess make up that total area. But it's a great day out. As we've done here, we've come down in the evening. We're taking a walk along the pathway. People on scooters, bikes, and that unicycle came whizzing past. In a bit, we're going to arrive back we're going to hire a scooter, electric scooter, and whiz back to where all these traders are coming from. Because there's down by one of the bridges, there's a food court basically, and as you'll see, loads of families just hanging out because the path didn't actually have many people on it. We were one of few walking, but back at the other bridge, you'll see quite a bit of action going on. One thing that really disappointed us is on the left, when my camera swings around, you'll see that there's loads of just empty properties, really beautiful empty properties, and we see it a lot in Malaysia, and we can't really get to grips with it, because especially these lakeside properties, just mostly empty. Like, see there, you got just the lights on, but the house lights are all off, and when you go on the other side, you can see that they are vacant, and we find it bizarre because but in the UK, if you don't live in the house and have the heating on and the water running and, you know, the driveway, kind of the whole thing working, it gets tired really quickly. And just, you can tell these properties haven't been lived in for a long time. So they start to go green, the inside is sweating away and rotting. And it's such a pity because it's such a beautiful spot to live. Don't know why they're empty. Are they government apartments that are just left empty? I don't know. Be interesting to know if someone does know why it was so many were vacant. But yeah, we had a great walk, and it's a really lovely place. This is, you can see the lamp system. It was a little dark. It was like they needed one more lamp between, you know, when you got one lamp and the next. It was like they needed just one more in between to really light up that pathway. Although we as always in Malaysia, we felt very safe, and so it wouldn't be a problem to walk along here if you were by yourself, as far as we could tell. And last thing, I guess the only bit that put us off living here was it's probably 45 minutes to our school from here, and that was just enough to tip us over to be living in Nilai. I don't know if you saw that amazing building on my right, but it's well worth a walk along this riverfront here. And see these houses on the left now, all vacant. Well, I think there's one there with lights on, the rest vacant. Real pity. Anyway, hope that's given you a flavour for Putrajaya. That's basically we parked up by the Seri Wawasan Bridge and then just walked along. So if you wanted to copy our route, then that's where we navigated to, and we just parked on like one of the residential roads. So yeah, that's it.
I need to top up my... Do you know how to do this?
Wallet,
Yeah, where is it?
finance,
Where's that?
third one across.
This one?
Yeah.
Can't even see.
Wallet.
Yeah. So far as you can see. Kick start before pressing go. Kick start. Okay.
Is my front?
Sure. Yeah, good driver. Okay. How are you gonna plug
I'm
in?
not sure.
Okay, let's just
Alright,
see. I'll hold on here.
okay. Gotta jump on. Whoa. Whoops. Quite fun if you see your neighbour. Put the lights up there.
Yeah, these are. This is that place where I'd actually be coming from. This is the place we ate at. Maybe we can have a drink at home. Or food? Are you hungry?
I'll drink. Ready, stop. You gotta scan it again. Good?
Oh, look at that. Colourful.
Yeah.
Let's see what they've got going on. Quite fun. Where it all begins. They've got that train.
His shoes squeak.
You know where he is. They're playing shoot
On the car in front. Up.
Yeah, we'll just see what's here. All sorts. Bikes, bicycle made for two. This all would have been on our doorstep. I remember looking at this little thing, thinking, oh, that looks like there's a few things going on here. So we could get one and go around the whole lake.
45 kilometers. Good luck.
That's why people are just going from that here.
I like the lights though.
Yeah,
I think cars should.
it'll be very distracting.
I know. They must be building something there. Oh. Making a run for it. You can do it. Famous plastic. I like wood.
Yeah, wood is definitely.
Metal's heavy and expensive.
Yeah, like big
That's anything good to take tomorrow. It's brioche, right? Sandwiches.
Oh, they've got mini ones.
Yeah,
They're just seated.
Sit on one.
I think that's the place we came to. There. Remember, should we go up?
We walk round and in, didn't we? I've tried to. I'm trying to lose a bit of weight. Oh, subway.
So we hungry?
No, for tomorrow.
Why can't we lose weight tomorrow?
Separate thing. Subway for tomorrow. I'm trying to lose weight. Oh, you want a drink?
Yeah.
Okay. What time do you think that will close?
Oh, we can have came here, we sat in that
Yeah. Recognise it.
They have good stuff.
Do you want to grab a table and I'll grab the subway?
Okay. Do you want me to order you something?
Yeah.
Eggman. They do a good trade.
Yeah, it's flat out. Look at this one. We'll do 45 kilometers in it.
How long do you have to cycle it?
45 kilometers. Well, you'd be limited by the speed. He's not giving you a smile. A smile for you. Whoa. Okay.
This is a super highway, so
Yeah.
be careful.
Yeah, super highway. Yeah, it'd be fun to walk the whole thing. Or somehow get around. Oh yeah, just hire You wonder where all the people are.
Sorry?
You wonder where all the people are. Yeah, they are. No. That helicopter's quite cool. That's quite a cool bridge.
Yeah.
It's a bit of Sydney Opera House about it.
It's a bit.
You'll have to be ready to get hot tomorrow. Oh, don't come. It's going to be too much. If it's going to be too much, don't come.
busy this.
Yeah. Lot of fun. Traffic jam.
Got bicycle wheels.
Yeah. Little train. I think they brought their own bike
Yeah, I think they have.
and fan.
They are the most kitted up picnic people. They just sort of have fake candles. Chairs,
Chair.
table. They often have a stove.
I reckon that's their own van. They've come to the beautiful lake's edge to have a
Why not?
picnic on a Saturday night.
Yeah, why not?
Nice. And here's our future home. Hey, hey. Yeah, they're very trusting. Just leave it. Not very lived in, are they? I mean, you know, you'd expect a few people away or something, but not 90%. Hmm? 90%
Maybe
empty?
they're out.
Yeah, but 90% out?
In the front they don't look empty. You can tell because they're put whenever there's stuff
Yeah,
and things.
true.
It's got a good view, that one. I'll take the number.
For sale.
All right. Quite a beach walk, but it'll be a lake walk.
Why do you wear the hijab before marriage?
Well, the whole point of it is you're following the Quran that advises you to dress modestly. So,
Oh, both pre and post
yeah,
marriage.
it doesn't matter then. I think it recommends. Do you know what I mean? And we can walk along the beach.